Hey guys, Ryan DeMent. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. I wanted to put out a somewhat brief video today and talking about the craziness we have going on in our world. I'm all about sharing information and about giving you guys the tools to succeed. And I'm only talking financial stuff. Everybody's talking about the great recession and how it's coming back. The housing market is crashing. The stock market is crashing. Everything is out of control. And you're like, who do I believe? I'm with you because there's not a single person on this planet that can predict when we're going to have a recession. The housing market's going to crash. The real estate, or excuse me, the stock market is going to crash. Layoffs are going to happen. It just doesn't happen. There's a lot of predictors out there, but this is a lot of noise. And I'm not saying it's going to happen or it's not. What I'm here to tell you guys is this. The only way we survive the noise and the craziness is tune it out, whether it be positive or negative. And this is where I spoke earlier this week that I'm going to bring Jeff, my buddy, on, and we're going to talk about budgeting and really start working on that. And I was listening to a podcast today and they were literally talking about budgeting. I'm like, oh, wow, this is going to be a great video to have to put out. And they want you to really tune in and focus on budget. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you talk about budget? It's, oh crap, I've got to constrict my lifestyle. They used a word that I'm very familiar with, and I hope you guys are too, is margin. They want you to find the margin in your budget to be able to live the lifestyle that you can based upon what you earn. But that margin is your safety. Whether, first of all, making sure you have a rainy day account, savings account of $1,000, however you want to look at that. But then that margin could be used to create for vacations or other things that you want to do. Or if you're a person of faith and you're tithing, goes to tithing, whatever that case is. But the budget doesn't need to be a 4-letter word. The budget needs to be something to allow you to live that lifestyle that you want, but also gives you the margin to know that there's safety if something does go awry. And I think that's where I really want to start on this video is we do not have a safety net most of the time. We're flying without a parachute, however you want to describe yourself. We don't have enough in savings to make sure that we're covered if there's any type of problems in our financial lives. We typically, unfortunately, overspend. We're trying to keep up with the Joneses. And that's not a real lifestyle. A real lifestyle is if you're making $60,000 a year, that's gross, about $5,000 a month. How much of that $5,000 are you taking home after taxes? And then what's left over after you pay your bills? If you're down to $100 every paycheck, I would tell you that that's not good. You need to look at a margin of at least 10% of your take-home pay every single month to know that you can put that away safely and not have to worry about anything and still live a comfortable lifestyle based upon what you're earning on an annual basis. But we seem to just want to keep up with the Joneses and keep going. And it's, come on, man. No, and I'm not trying to imitate anybody. It's just what came to my head, guys. This is just me unfiltered. Budgeting will help you live a better life, but it will also help you in the stress department to where you will minimize your financial stress to where you are not worrying about money on a daily, weekly, hourly, monthly, whatever basis. But if you don't start somewhere and take that first step, how are you supposed to change your life? And that's how this series is going to start out is what is that first step that you need to take to start changing your life for the better what perfect time with all the chaos going on in the world and all the divisiveness to be able to tune it all out and truly find what works for you, what you're passionate about, what is your purpose, what gives you fulfillment. It all starts with being financially secure. And that's where I'm going to start this video series, video series, guys. And we will kick off the next video with Jeff talking about budgeting and getting more in the details underneath the hood of what's going on with a budget and how you can effectively use one in your life and it won't be limiting. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you guys later.